Hello, this is John.
And I'm Carly.
This is We Are the Fallen doing the Kerrang podcast.
Boom.
Boom.
Hi John and Carly, welcome to the Kerrang video podcast. How are you both doing today?
Doing just wonderful.
I'm great.
Okay, so the guys at home will recognise you, John, from your former band, big Kerrang cover stars back in the day, but they'll also recognise you, Carly, from a little TV show, American Idol or something?
Yes, little TV show.
How was it sort of kind of like, do you feel like Mark Wahlberg's character in Rockstar going from kind of covering John's old band?
I never saw Rockstar.
Really?
No.
Wait, what was the question again?
Does she feel like sort of Mark Wahlberg's character going from kind of like covering your old band?
Covering?
Well,
Oh, that's right. You did it. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that.
Huh?
You covered it, you did that Bring Me to Life song.
Oh, yeah. What's the movie about?
He's a guy, he's in a covers band, and then he ends up fronting kind of like this rock band, Steel Dragon.
Yeah, Rockstar. Mark Wahlberg.
I know the guy that did the voice for that. It's the guy from Steelheart.
Steel Panther.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I thought it was Steelheart. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
The guy from Metal School.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
David Lee Ralph.
So, John, so We Are the Fallen also features kind of like some of your old kind of bandmates from the Evanescence days. Sort of, how did you kind of feel about reconnecting those guys after obviously you left sort of your old band?
Rocky and I have never parted ways. He makes fun of me because every time we do a musical project, he always has to say, God, I'm doing this with you again. So yeah, we've never been apart really. We've done another band.
Even in this band, they're not apart. Like, they go and eat together, and they share a room together, and you're like best friends.
Yeah, and we hate each other at the same time. It's really weird. But we did another band together called Machina. So yeah, we're always working, together and connecting with Ben. Awesome. Obviously, we've still been friends since his departure
They
from.
both don't like sushi.
No, Ben. Oh yeah, me and Rocky. Yeah. We don't like
Do
sushi.
everything together.
So don't bring sushi to give us, world.
Because you won't eat it. That's the thing.
Exactly, unless I deep fry it in some beer batter, and then we're good to go. So yeah, it's been awesome. I love Ben, I love Rocky, and our new bass player Marty and Carly.
How did you meet Carly? How did sort of that come about?
Ben had a housemate that moved in with him that I had met just before she moved in, and I think it was a couple of weeks later his girlfriend had seen me in the house, and I guess her mom watches that little show that I was on, and they started like bombarding him and hounding him like, you want to be in a band again, and you need to, this is your singer, and he didn't want anything to do with me because I was on TV.
American Idol.
Yeah. So, but it was funny. I was at a Fleetwood Mac show, and we were driving back to the house, and my friend got a phone call, and it was Ben. He's like, "Is there any way you can bring your friend over to the house?" I guess he'd finally looked at YouTube, and
He heard that she sells weed, and we needed some weed over at the house, so he wanted her to bring it by.
that is not true. That is not true. Weed is bad for you. Actually, it's not. No, it is. Anyway. So we get over to the house, and Ben's like, I swear I've never seen him so excited in my life, and I'd never seen him before either. So he was like this crazy excited guy. He's like, and then we're gonna make a band, and it's gonna be this, and it's gonna be great. And
Were you like, I haven't said yes yet?
Let me.
it was really well. They were kind of working on a project already. They had like tracks.
We
and all
were
sorts of stuff.
putting it together. We needed the singer. We needed that part to fall in place, and
Ben figured.
luckily the weed man came by and.
The weed man. I'm allergic to weed.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know
seriously.
how I know that, but I am.
I don't endorse that behavior
That's smoking.
at all.
Yeah, it's in the room.
Mm-hmm.
I sneeze. But it's like your incense. But yeah, so basically we had this like conversation. It was great, and then I drove home for 2 hours back to San Diego, and I had been in LA that week, but I went home and I was like, I gotta talk to my husband about this. Like this is something that I'm gonna have to like abandon the project I'm already working on and commit to this. So Yeah, I think it was
And
like a day or two later or something.
her willingness to abandon a project made her perfect for this project because we're all really good at that. sort of thing.
A shared lack of responsibility.
Yeah.
So I just I went home, talked to my husband, and it's really funny because
Was he a fan of Evanescence before? Had he heard of them?
I don't think so.
Yeah, no,
No.
no, not Todd.
No, he listens to like Madball and Sick of It All and Social Distortion, and they don't.
Okay.
But no, my husband's into like punk rock, like hardcore.
He's a surfer. He's a
He is a
tattooed
surfer.
surfer man,
Yeah, he's really cool.
and he's married to a pot dealer. So
What are you talking about? Where did this come from?
I'm harping on a joke that I made. It was in fun.
You made? Did you not tell anybody else about it? We all
I
didn't
just
even
came
know
up
what
with
you're
it right
talking
now.
about.
Guys, I've got to interrupt. I don't want to split the band up before you even got going. But you're playing your first ever gig this week.
Yes, in London.
Yes, it's going to be
Bring it
awesome.
home.
How come London? Seeing as you could play Dublin, your home sort of city. Is it Dublin? Am I being correct?
Yes.
Yes. See,
Yes.
I might have watched that show as well.
Dublin, you
Oh,
do.
yeah.
You know, it's weird, the people that you find out. I
Yes.
went to a UFC fight, and all these big burly guys coming up to me like, I loved your show. I'm like, are you serious? Like, UFC fight, all these military dudes, they're like, my wife makes me watch it.
It made me cry.
Yeah, it was so
It made me
funny.
cry.
But yeah,
I
no,
saw it
London, why
briefly.
not? Why not? This is such a great musical place, you know, and definitely like we want to be that, you know, around the world band, and I'm from this side of the pond, they're from the other side, and you know, so we start here and then we go straight to Philly. So, but yeah, definitely, when we first, you know, the idea first came around, it was definitely a no-brainer. We were like, yeah.
And, you know, we want to be worldwide with this whole project. We don't want to just keep it to the United States and that's it. I mean, we've had success with other projects around the world, so we want to show the people our gratitude.
The
And
more we're over here,
Yeah.
the more I get to visit my mom.
So how long have you been sort of in town for? Have you been kind of stopping off? And
I
visiting
came
after
2
that?
days earlier, and then they just arrived yesterday. And yeah, but it's so funny. The first thing that I'm walking up like the street, like seeing all the shop fronts, and I know all their jingles from TV, from them being like ingrained in your mind from being a child. But I don't know. I just love this city. It's so amazing. I used to live in Kilburn, Irish capital of London. Lived there for a while, so it's a very familiar place for me. But it's been really cool.
Good stuff. So what have you got in store for the show then? Have you been rehearsing? Have you been busy?
yes, we just rehearsed for about 10 days straight. And it's come together really well. It's going to be really energetic, and we're going to throw in a nice surprise cover. So you got to...
This might go out after you've actually played the gigs. You want to tell the fans at home what the progress?
It might go out after.
It might.
Yeah.
I could do just fishing for a
Well, it wouldn't matter anyways, but we're going to throw in a nice Iron Maiden song. I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, very nice.
So,
Yeah, it's gonna be.
and it
rad.
is awesome. She kills it.
Okay, you finished your debut album, Tear the World Down, which is due for release in May. What can the fans expect? Obviously, knowing you from some little TV show and you from some little band. What kind of style is it?
A wall of sound.
It is
It's epic.
very guitar driven.
It's loud.
Much heavier than what you would expect from us, I think. And Carly, I'm sorry, she's one of the best singers there is. So it's just amazing. I just love it. I love our record. It's heavy. It's beautiful.
It's like
melodic.
our child.
It's-
We're all like obsessed with it at the
It's
moment.
it just has so many moments. I mean, there's like drop G sharp tunings on it and drop A tunings on it. It's not.
Straight over my head, not being able to.
Well, you know,
Mine too.
some of your podcasters out there will know what I'm talking about. I'm playing an 8-string guitar on some songs, so it's no slacker. This thing.
And I have some notes that I hit, but I'm not sure what they are.
Yeah, they're just really high, and I know it hurts my ears a little bit because it's so high.
Ben, it's really funny though. There is one song that Ben thought was auto-tuned, and it's not. He's like, "But you sound so high and weird." I was like, "Yeah, it's not auto-tuned."
It's because she's the pop man.
Well, John and Carly, thank you very much, and good luck tomorrow night. I hope it all goes well.
Thank
I don't
you.
like weed.
I know that. It's all jokes. We're not into that.
I do like Corona.
She likes Corona. Speaking of, where's my 6-pack?